little bit early today. I felt like I wasn't doing much, so let's just go for it. Yeah, let's. I'm actually gonna skip the Planet Minecraft today. Let's scroll down quite a bit here because I know there's more than that we can look at today. Yeah, we're about here. Yeah. So as per usual, let's get a look at other people's builds before we get into it today. And just so you know, I'm gonna be kind of winging it mostly. I don't really have a huge plan. I want to make a bigger tree to sort of start planning out what I'm actually going to do with my profile picture, but I'm not sure that the tree I'm going to make today is actually going to be part of it. We're just going to kind of, like I said, wing it. I was in a club called Wing Squad, which is funny because it was actually a key club, which if you don't know is just a community service club basically. You just go out and you just do stuff for the community, like you go to community like service things. You go to help the homeless shelters, or like we did like book drives a lot. Anyway, the point is we called it Wing Squad, and our motto was winging it, which is funny because we were like a community service thing. But yeah. Anyway, sorry. Yeah, this is really cool. This is awesome. I don't even quite understand it. Okay, this specifically looks kind of like the horse is, doing like the to him, like the wait, no, I gotta do this like thing, yeah. Anyway, uh, anyway, that's it's really cool. You gotta actually see the whole thing like rotating around and stuff. Actually, they might have. Let me see if they have the. No, they just have more angles. But yeah, you can see a better angle here for sure. This specific angle just is funny because it looks like the horse is doing like a chokehold on the person. Anyway, it's a really good build. I just thought that was funny. Yeah. I want to talk about the Invincible show more here actually. I'll not show that actually. This is nice. I like this. This is like it kind of gives me like a cartoon boat vibe to it, but like also realistic at the same time. It's weird, but I like it. Like this part looks very cartoony, but then this looks realistic, and this looks realistic, and most of the back part looks realistic, but like a little bit also cartoony when you get to like this area. I don't know. It's weird. It's a good merge though. I don't hate it. That's for sure. Good old big palm trees. I wanted to look at this more. Wow. I actually didn't look at this. So, cool thing. Twitter got rid of crops, except they didn't on computers, because cool. But whatever. I guess they don't care about computer being cropped still. So, okay, somebody said like they would delete their Reddit when they get rid of or no, not Reddit, sorry, Instagram, when they get rid of the crop completely. But they need to get rid of it on also the browsers, or this means nothing. Like, getting rid of the this is cool. This is really cool. It's a face. Anyway, yeah. That's all I gotta say on that. Ooh, I do like this. It looks like the mountain is wearing a hat. I'm not gonna lie. It looks like it's kind of weird, but I love the rest of this, except for the top. I really don't like the top. I'm not gonna lie. There might be like a better explanation to this, I'm sure, but I really like the bottom. And then when you get to the very top, it looks weird. It looks like the mountain is wearing like a cap or something. I don't know. It's very strangely textured. Well, this is nice. Very cool building. I can't wait to see more of that. Gotta love, what is this, Miniaturia? Yep. I think that's how you say that. Ooh, this is the same guy, but all of their builds. Oh, okay. So this is also okay. That's starting to just sort of look like a knight's like cap, like almost like I don't, it looks like a head with like a helmet on almost. Like, am I crazy? Like the rest of it is amazing. I won't lie. Like this is a really cool castle integrated into a mountain. But then they could have just cut that off honestly, and it would have looked just as good, I think. I don't know. Anyway, that's just me. I think I'm nitpicking. This is awesome. This is really cool. Got that deer. I actually thought because of the crop that was a tree when Twitter had the cropping going on. This didn't crop very good. Anyway, getting into the cropping things, whatever. This kind of reminds me of my tree emblem that I did. I actually kind of want to show that because I don't think I've ever shown that on a stream. Ever, actually. Oh yeah, I'll show his mountains too. Let's open that in a new tab here for a sec. There we go. Scroll down here, all of them, and we need to go probably to page 2. I'm guessing it's on there. Nope, it's on page 1. Okay. There it is. Yeah, tree emblem. Okay. So yeah, this. All that just to say that this build reminds me of my tree emblem, only like inverted. Strangely, yeah, it's cool. I like it. It's like an inverse of my tree emblem. Oh, and this, ooh, my lights finally came on. Whoops. Oh well, they turned on by themselves because I have that automated. Cool. I forgot to do that. They're on now. Did those ones turn on? Those ones did not turn on. Let me turn my other ones on real quick. You can take a look at my cool thing here. Why aren't they turning on? Do it. Do it. Do the thing. Come on. Alright, well, they're not working. Oh, well. Who cares? Usually you got the glowing behind me, but oh well. Anyway, this is really cool, actually. I like this. Very, like, big feeling. It feels like it's a big mountain, which is awesome. I like that. Is that water? I can't tell, actually. Looks like water. That's nice. Got streams that turn into rivers integrated into it. Yeah, that is water. Okay. It just looks very similarly colored. I think they need to put some dirt under the water. That's something that takes more time, but certainly worth it. Well, that's not a picture. All right. Let's get back to here. And yeah. All right. So yeah, I just wanted to show this one really cool because trees. And you know, I'm making a tree today, so let's do this. I love this. This is very artistic. This is like chef's kiss, you know? It's good stuff. Moi. Magnifique, as it were. I don't know. Magnifique? Magnifique. I don't know. I'm not French. Okay. Anyway, let's get into the build today, yeah? So, I want to make a tree, like I was saying, but I'm not sure 100% what kind of tree I want to do yet, honestly. We need to be 1.12. No, not forge, sorry. Where's my dirt? Dirt. 1.12 is dirt compared to 1.16. Builder's Refuge should really update to 1.16 though, seriously speaking. I don't know why they sort of refuse to at this point, because they got all the commands and stuff, I know, and they could make it work. I think just permissions is maybe what they're waiting for at this point, because I think everything is there. I think every tool you could possibly want that's in 1.12 is in 1.16 at this point. So it's hard to justify staying in 1.6 or 1.12 for Builder's Refuge. Especially considering it's like one of the biggest building servers. It should be, you know, better, but anyway, go to Yoda because that's the one that I remember. I actually might have set at home already for my profile, but whatever. Excuse me. So last time we were working on that stuff. So I think I actually kind of want to do that sort of thing with it. So like I want to warp the P and the O to be better, and maybe the L and the U just a smidge. Well, no, I guess maybe not the U, but the L and T we could maybe warp a little bit. So like that doesn't look like a T at all, actually, now that I'm looking at it. Interesting. But I mean, it was supposed to be like a lowercase t, so you'd want to like ideally do something like that, and then have it that didn't work very well. Anyway, let's not do that one. I think we'll just work on this one. Let's make a stack of this first, though. Oh yeah, I actually oh, I didn't do that properly. Oh well, never mind then. Let me see if I can get it to work here. I'll try, but I need to put these in my the drive, as it were. Oh yeah, I'm done. So I want to show some pictures of something here, but I need to put them in my shared drive here so I can actually access them on this computer. Basically, I made some stuff and thought it was fun. Actually, I can show the first part in game here. Let's take a pause and we'll show off some stuff here. So I made a thing from Minecraft. Basically, I started with Minecraft and then I went from there. But let's go to here, and then let's go /world home. Geez, we gotta do hub, and then we can do world home. Or no, we gotta. All right. So let me throw these. Let me download these, I guess, here real quick. Nope, just that one. Download. Desktop, yeah, save. This one, same thing. Save. And this one. Oh no, I'm saving them. Well, that doesn't really help, I guess. Let's see if we can open them or not. I don't know. Let's see if paint works. Nope. Alright, cool. Apple's fun specific thing. Alright, never mind then. I'm not going to show the pictures because whatever. But we can do home 1, and then I can just literally show you the physical thing because that works just as well, I guess. So, I have a alternate account that is called Mr. Hi Yoda Panda, and I decided to make this basically from something that I created in Photoshop and then pixelized, and then yeah, I turned it into this. So from this, this may look very familiar because let me grab this so I can show it. I didn't make it very close, but that's all right. All right. So let me also make my let's get the full cam going on here. Whoop, no, that one. All right. So, boom. Wow. There it is. So that's what I made. It's all Legos basically. I want to get in close and zoom into it, I guess. But yeah, pixel art, cool stuff. Making it in real life. But yeah, basically I just made it from this and then built it up. Oh gosh, just realized that the desktop audio might have been too loud to even hear anything I was saying. So yeah, I made this from that pixel art basically. That's all I'm saying. Yeah. All right. Let's get a little lower there. Okay. Anyone has some cool spruce trees? Of course I do. Alright, I don't like this song. Alright. Back. Oh, maybe there is a server. I'm just dumb. Alright, nope, we can't just go back. Home Yoda. Alright, there we go. Alright. I don't know the IP for the 1.15 server. It's definitely not on their website. That's easy to find anyway, so yeah. Alright. Yeah. So, anyway, all that just for showing you my stupid creation. Let's stack this. Let's actually create something, yeah? After showing you that I can. I don't like that. I think we can make that better because then we can sort of warp this around it a little bit more and do something like that maybe. Just trying to get a trace of the outline here. That looks pretty bad right there. Let's fix that to be a little bit better blended. Except we want it to go that far out. Oops. So yeah, there we go. Need to... PLUT, if we kind of force the perspective on this side, it might be better, I guess. We push ourselves to the right when we do a render of it. So, let's try this side now. The P going up to like here. Okay, that's not as bad as I thought there. Let's see. PLUT. Okay, so the O is definitely still like too... I think we can maybe make the U a little thinner and try it that way. I think we're a little on the thick side here, so we can do this. At least one block, if not two, maybe even. We'll see. Yeah, definitely that. And then we can do this with the T. Get rid of that. Actually, let's see what that looks like if we do like something like that. No. Not that. For sure. Yeah. Oh, we just need to get rid of the other side still. Alright. No. Okay. PLUT. Let's do like a little loop on this side here. Maybe. That'll help a little bit. Oh, not the right block. That one. And also that one. I think we'd have to sort of give it a better general trend up and down here. So like that, maybe. PLUT. You know what? We could probably make this look like a lowercase t if we did this right. So like that, and then like that, and then we just get rid of this top chunk here. Let's see if that looks better. It might, actually. Whoops. And then let's go to there, actually, to kind of give it a morphed look. That's actually not bad. Let's sort of morph it up a little bit more. Make U the lowest part. Let's also do a little bit with L here. Kind of adjust that. Yeah, I like that. And let's sort of morph down this side too, maybe a little bit. That looks good. Nice. Yeah, that's much better. That's we're getting somewhere here, I think. I think we're doing some. I don't know. Maybe it's just me though. Yeah, that's looking better. Okay. PLU. I actually want to push this a little bit further, if I can, on some spots here. Let's basically just do this, and I mean, it's not going to actually matter that way, but maybe like that on the bottom there. P. Let's get the P to be a little bit wider still. I think we need to stretch it out more. I also need to make this part a little bit more pronounced. seam. The tail is not enough. We also definitely need to make the tail longer than the rest there. Same with the bottom part of the O, I think. We need to sort of stretch that out, actually, as well. Now that I'm thinking of it. I said I wanted to make a tree, but we're working on this, so that's what winging it means. For sure. Yeah. If you guys have any like suggestions or even like questions on this stuff, let me know, by the way. I'm always happy to answer that kind of stuff. I hope I generally try to explain things well, but you know. Always happy to answer questions too. All right. Pluto. Okay, so that's looking better, but it's also, I don't know. It's definitely looking closer to this, that's for sure. But I think we're still not quite there, you know? Like the P's not quite a P, I think. Maybe just doing something like that. P. It's a little bit better. It's also just kind of got this weird general trend to it that way, so like we need to make the L a little bit more this way still. PL, yeah, see if the L is that long though, we need to stretch out the, I think we still want to, I might stretch out this more anyway. Again. Sort of go like that. PLUT. See, that's, I don't like the O, but it's, because the T is sort of just stretched into it. I think we could still maybe make the U just a little thinner here, like 2 blocks thin, and then we can just scooch over the T basically. Okay. Yeah. I think that'll work. So let's try and just sort of boom, 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 boom. Boom. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, boom. Boom. Alright, that's pretty close there. I don't know. We're gonna be, so we want to get rid of this as much as possible, and then go around this as much as possible. We could maybe afford to kind of morph it into the T a little bit if we're careful about it, and then we can afford to go a little wider with it up here and over there. Let me sort of got the top of it. PLUT, yeah, see, that's just too crazy on the bottom there now still. So we need to like fix up that a little bit, hopefully. Make it look okay. PLUTO. See, okay. Now when we look at it from the front, that's pretty O-like. Let's get a little bit more oomph on this back part because I can't really see that, but it is in a good spot, so we want to be able to see that. Just kind of fluff that up basically a little organically there. Let's fluff it up down here a little more. And yeah. Can maybe go down to here. Pluto. I mean, you can kind of read that, yeah. We could maybe sort of do the same fluff to this a little bit here. Just sort of, oops. Give this an extra little bit of out. Going this way. Alright. We'll see how much this really helps or not, but you know. We could maybe even give it a little bit of a, you know. That looks bad. I don't like the top part of that. Let's just get rid of that. Alright. That's, I don't know, that's not horrible. So if we're going to morph it to that side, let's see what it looks like when we morph it into the U as well. No, let's... Oops. Yeah. Pluto. I mean, I can sort of read it when it's morphed like that, but I also don't like that. So let's keep it not there for sure. And then, oh no, let's keep that up there. I think I want to morph it a little bit this way more, this T, so that I can sort of separate it on this side a little bit better from the O. So that's seeming like it's sort of in the way there. Yeah, it's better. Maybe we can even do like that. Yeah. Okay. That is looking okay. Let me let's put this behind something that's a little more contrasting than just nothing. And also make a copy of it anyway, because yeah. And let's put it over on this side actually. Piece minus A. Okay, let's make a little walls 251 15. Hey, how you doing? Just missed you there. I'm doing all right, by the way. All right, let's get rid of this side and see what we actually have here in terms of letters. We might not have letters. Cut. Nope. I still didn't actually click a block there. What the heck? Post 1. Give me a post 2. Okay, fine. Post 2. There we go. Replace 0. We're gonna force it to give me a post 2. All right. Just straight on. I mean, from really far away, I guess. Kinda, Pluto, yeah. That's essentially what it looks like right now on my planet Minecraft, right? Unfortunately. Yeah, whatever. We'll leave it at that for now, and because that's definitely more legible, at least. So we might end up making the T back into an uppercase one or something in the end, but yeah, for now it's gonna have to be good enough, I guess. Let's go to /warp stream trees and let's do some trees, yeah. So I need to probably figure out what the 1.16.5 server is, because I'd love to actually build a bunch of trees on that, because that's so much better. But I'm not sure that it has the schematic brush reborn or whatever. Anyway, let's go find a spot here and let's make a tree. I don't know. Where am I? Let's go this way again. The OG stuff. Yeah, this spot will work. Alright. Let's make ourselves some walls here. Yeah, let's make it a little smaller now. We don't want to make it that big of a tree, actually. So, walls... I might divide one. Okay. Let's get some blocks here. Guess it doesn't matter because I'm gonna have to change them anyway. So, yeah. I'm thinking something does like that maybe. Sort of generally up this way. Like so. And then back just a little bit. Oh no. There's the laundry being done. Oh well. Yeah, something like that. That could work. Okay, yeah, let's thicken that up. Or, I want to try doing it like this first. Let's see. Let's use the tools we got, yeah. Boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Spike. Let's do 17. 12. Let's do 2, like 5, and then 1. 5's too much, for sure. Let's do just 3. Let's try just 3, yeah. Actually, that's not bad. I'll take that. Can modify from there. Sort of smooth out and perfect it. Because this is not what I wanted at all. Yeah, we want this to definitely be a little more blended into this. Kind of do a moon shape there for that root. Looking nice. Always does. Yeah. And we'll just put some in the ground. Make it look. I'm not gonna move it up and make actual roots. That's too much work. Yeah. Alright, so let's start making a few branches coming off of it. Let's do like one there. Sort of build it up a little bit here and do one maybe here. Now let's make this one do like a split into 2. So let's make it a bigger branch and sort of blend it a little better to the bottom. So let's make it come from that root and then just sort of really branches out here and splits into one going about that way and then one going about this-ish way. Yeah, alright. And then go back up. There. We'll just sort of make like a pine tree-ish sort of feel to it and just sort of do a bunch of branches on the side here. I think that could look nice. I said I wasn't going to do that big of a tree, and yet here we are with a big old tree. As per usual. Alright. Should be an interesting looking tree still though, so. Okay. I don't know what these are, if anything. Nope. That's interesting. Okay. Let's do a power tool on this. Wait, let me see. Yeah, okay. Let's do a power tool on this. That is slash up 1. So slash up 1. So we need one of the slashes to be done for us. Nope, just kidding. No slash. Up 1. All right, there we go. And then we can sort of just fly around and do that for the branches here. And then we can use spike brush again to make some of this process a little faster and easier for us, hopefully. As long as we can keep track of which glass blocks go to which branch here, generally. We should be alright. Let's do a double one there. See if we can remember what that was. Alright. This one. Alright. One more, it seems. And that one I'll do by hand. Alright. Now. Should still have convex. So let's do boom, 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 boom. Spike. 17. 12. 1. Let's do 2 at the end and then see what that looks like. Yep, that'll work. We can kind of blend and such from there. And make that a bigger part of the tree there. Really blend it in better. That should help a lot. Oh boy. Well, can't stop that. Oh well. Just gonna hear a buzz every once in a while. Alright, let's make it a little bit thinner around this part because this looks weird. First of all, anyway. Sort of blend it a little better. Yeah, that's better. Okay. Yeah. Okay. And then this. Boom, 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 boom. Just go ahead and trim that down around here. Don't like this song for sure. Okay. Yeah, that'll work. Okay. And let's go. I don't think I want this one on either of those branches, so. Okay. 1, 2. We can maybe blend that better there and make that just a little bit thicker. Should do the trick. Alright, I like that. It's gonna be like a big creepy tree almost until you put leaves on it, basically. Alright, wait, now let's go the other way. Boom, 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 boom. Just go all the way down to like here and see what happens here. There we go. Yeah, that works. Okay. And this looks a little awkward right here. Alright. Boom, boom, boom. Just again go all the way down into the tree here. That should make it blend a little better. Without having to do much. Too much anyway. Could just make another branch coming that way. Let's see what it looks like if we do that end one there. I don't have a lot of faith in that one looking any good there. Yeah, okay. We need to definitely do this one a little bit longer than the other ones. It's a bottom branch. And this one also needs to be probably a little thicker than I was going for here, just because it's a bottom branch. Even though it splits into 2, it definitely would still have more than the top ones there. Okay. Alright. One more, I think. Alright, yeah, we're not doing that far out. So boom, 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 boom. There we go. Okay. Now we go and make even more branches. Let's just do this a little bit closer here. Let's go like right here. That wasn't that much closer, but it'll work. Boom, boom. And just into the tree here again. 2. Yeah, we still gotta trim that. This is a wild looking tree here. Really getting them curves going. Alright, I don't like how long this branch is. Too long. Too crazy. for me anyway. That's looking better. I think I could use one more branch sort of coming out around here so that we can sort of justify this route a little bit better. And the thickness of the tree around here a little better too. Okay, let's just go ahead and do boom, and then boom, boom. Actually, let's try that again because we need to be flying slower. Boom, boom. Okay. So if I'm this branch, I want to grow probably around up and then over here. Nope, we need to do that the other way around. 2, 1. There we go. And blend that better. All right. Yeah, I like that. That's not bad at all. At all. Ah. Shouldn't have restarted my laundry. Oh well. There's gonna be some fun buzzing noises in this. That's all, I guess. Can't stop it now. Alright. Yeah, let's really get them branches going here. 'Cause I want to be able to put a good amount of leaves on this with the schematic of some kind here. Can definitely just go looking around and see what leaves we have named signs and stuff here. And search for those on my commands list. Use that schematic brush. Schematic brush is probably the best tool I've ever used in Minecraft. I'm not gonna lie. It's just so versatile. So much you can use it for. And I haven't actually used Arcainex's version in 1.16 yet, but I do want to try that actually, so definitely need to get to figure out what the Builder's Refuge 1.16 server actually is. Go from there. Yeah. So I've been watching Invincible. Or I finished watching it, and I actually watched it again, which should speak volumes in itself. But yeah, it's good. It's really good, and I don't want to talk about it too much because it'll definitely spoil things, and it's just something you should really just go and like watch without getting spoiled for it. And even honestly, even if you are spoiled, it's just seeing it is still different than hearing about it. You know, I don't know. Unless you've like physically watched the like scenes that are like, whoa, then you might not know what I'm talking about. But yeah, it's awesome. Definitely recommend going and watching that. If you got somebody with Amazon Prime, you can go lurch off of, or you got it yourself or something. If you're a student, go get it for free for a year or whatever too, by the way. They still have that, I'm pretty sure. Definitely worth it, just for Invincible. Though I would say if you're only gonna get it for a year, definitely wait till season 2 comes out. Or until season 2 is about to come out, because they already renewed it for another 2 seasons. So that's awesome. All right. So yeah, usually I start about halfway up the branch, but in general, that's not like the rule when it comes to making smaller branches in a branch. Like, generally it's halfway up, but not always, you know. Maybe I'll do one here because that's obviously not halfway up this whole branch here, but it makes sense. You know, it still feels natural, so it's not bad. If there's a whole bunch of other branches, but yeah, generally speaking, I guess. Not. It's just sort of a rule of thumb more so than it is a, or yeah, it's guidelines, right? Instead of rules, it's the pirate's way. Trees are the pirate's way. It's, you know, everything I tell you is, they're more like guidelines than rules. that's what I'm gonna. That's beautiful. You know what? I'm gonna write that down. Where's trees follow pirate rules, basically. It's for parlay. Well, we'll just say pirate rules. They're more like guidelines than rules. All right. If I can type, cool. gotta save that, because yeah, it's important, I think. All right, definitely want to make a little more branch going up over that way. Yeah, that's sort of the perfect analogy in my eyes. The pirate rules. Even though some of the pirates in Pirates of the Caribbean get super strict about all the rules and stuff, so. But you know, my point is they're more like guidelines than rules. You know, it's just make it up as you go, sort of, and make it look natural. And as long as both of those are fit, then both of those fit the foot, as it were, you're good to go. Anyway, yeah. I need more water. Alright. Yeah, sorry if you can hear my my dryer in the background. It's not intentional. That is my bad. Should have closed my door at least. Oh well. I left it so that the dog could go outside if she wanted, and she has gone, so. Probably a good thing I did. Alright, that's looking like a full tree now. I think we're getting somewhere. I think if we put some pretty decent looking leaves on it, we'll be good. What are these leaves called? I don't know if I want to do those ones. I kind of like these. What are these called? Ooh. These are right here. Lift 5. Alright. _5. Star at star. Up like 1 or whatever. Oh, let me. LIF _5 star. Oops, star at star. Up 5. It's actually kind of amazing that I'm remembering that right now, the command for that, considering I usually use the 1.16. Alright, oh, oops, we don't want up 5, I'm dumb, up 1. Alright, yeah, there we go. Alright, so luckily that up 5 one happened to work, but yeah, actually we don't want up any. Let's just go with the default. Yeah, that's perfect. Perfect. Alright, yeah, alright. So, I think if I were trying to make this really complex, I would put some of the darker leaves in the middle of this leaf. Oh, nope, I don't like that one. Not that one. Alright, there we go. Yeah. So yeah, I do really like that Archinax finally made schematic brush. I'll definitely have to check out what he did, because I'm guessing it's pretty good. He knows what he's doing usually, so and I've given him plenty of input on why I like this schematic brush over like the World Edit schematic brush, so he might have taken that into consideration, hopefully, I guess. But yeah, the reason I like the schematic brush mainly is just being able to control what brushes you're doing, very specifically what brushes and what like things within that, even, I guess, if that makes sense. So like you can create a brush with all these random leaves pasting around, even though it seems to be pasting leaf 5 all the time. Should be doing all of them. Oh, we need to do this. I'm dumb. There we go. So yeah, it should be randomizing it now. Yeah, so leaf 1, and then we get leaf 5. Yeah, okay. So 2, and then yeah, random ones basically when you put that like that. And then you can also control it and not be random, and like yeah, do it for more specific and stuff that you don't want to be random, like buildings or something. And you can set the Y difference. That's also one of the biggest differences, is the Y offset capabilities. So that little up arrow, that's Y offset basically. So Y off. Yeah. Super helpful things that are not in the World Edit versions of schematic pasting, basically. Like, you can technically do schematic brushes in World Edit, but it's just pain. It sucks trying, basically. And it doesn't work well. And yeah, trust me, I've experimented a lot with it. Alright. Yeah, we're definitely getting somewhere with this tree. I like what we're getting here. I might use this. If we can end up texturing it a little bit more here and making it look pretty and stuff, I might be okay with using this, but we'll see. It's not quite determined yet still. Just we'll see. I might try doing that a fun world edit trick too, actually, on this one. We'll see. Could be fun to try and just see what it looks like. The leaf thickening technique, as it were. Come on, go right there. There we go. Alright, nope, not that one. Gosh dang it, my stupid dryer is so obnoxiously loud sometimes, and then other times it's very, very quiet. It doesn't say anything to me. It's very annoying. Why can't this be one of the quiet times? You know? Anyway, like literally when I came in to turn it back on because the stuff was still wet, it was like... And now I'm sure you're hearing it. It is not quiet. Anyway, sorry. Maybe a few more leaves here and there, and then we'll do our trick here. So, basically, what this trick is, it's just a, I like to call it a fluffer, I guess. Yeah, that's a good word, yeah. Let's grab this and go, not stack that way because that's where stuff is. Stack it this way. And, oh, whoops, we forgot to do cuboid. That's important. Post 1, post 2, and then let's stack it. Okay. So, basically, our square is not very good there because we're not even close to that. Anyway, let me select it, and let's do replace 17, 12, first here. Yeah, let's keep it 12. Alright, so replace, or sorry, first we gmask 0, replace below, no, below 17, whatever, with, let's just do 19 for now. Nope, undo, not above, below, wrong way, there we go. Okay, nope, wrong button, 18, not 17, that's leaves. Okay. Now we do replace round 18 with 18. Let's do just, the 18 non-decay, just to be careful with that. Replace gmask first, and then replace 0. All right. Fluffed. I like it. I do like that technique. It is very fast and it works very well. Especially with the schematic brushes, actually. It just tends to look good. Just looks right, Looks leafy. I like that technique very much, actually. It's a very nice looking tree. Alright, let's steal this and put it next to our panda. Let's see what we got. Actually, let me do replace everything but 18 comma 17 with 0. There we go. Okay. And now let's go ahead and copy. Okay. And let's go work. Or no, slash home Yoda. Alright. Where's the actual panda here? There it is. Okay. So let's put this tree down, and then we'll put the panda on the ground. Okay, let's put this on the ground. just put it in front of this, actually. Let's just like so. That's very small. It's funny. Okay. Let me undo that. Whoops. Undo. And let's put it over here to the side of the tree just to get a better scale. Look at that. Oh, man. Yeah. Very small tree. That's like a natural tree, actually. It's a very natural tree. Very naturally sized tree, I guess. Actually, this is like a very climbable. I think I made a super climbable tree here. Let me test this theory here, because I think we can get to the very top of this tree. I usually make my trees very climbable on accident, so I just want to find out if I actually did or not. All right, so all right. Let's assume we got to that branch. Nope, we can't get up. Okay. I didn't make it that climbable, I guess. I think if we got rid of that, we could maybe parkour it here. Yeah. Oh, all right. If I can do parkour. Nope. I don't think I can actually make that. I don't know if that's possible. It might be, but I can't do it. Okay, there we go. Now it's very possible. Oh gosh. Okay. Let's just pretend like I made it to that spot again. Oh my gosh. All right, you know what? I'm just gonna make this easier on myself here. Let's just no, replace replace. There we go. Whatever. Okay. Jeez, oh Pete's, I suck at parkour. Okay, I still suck so much that I can't make that one small jump there. Okay, there we go. Let's pretend like I made it like that. I still don't think it's actually very parkourable here. Alright. We made it somewhat climbable, not very. I tend to do that, though, when I make bigger trees. I accidentally make them very climbable. Like, almost all of the trees in my God tree pack are actually climbable. Definitely not the pine tree. But pretty much every, like, oak tree you can climb to the tippy top if you parkour it right. I tried. I spent pointless time doing that. Anyway, well, now I'm gonna figure out what the heck I actually want to do here with my profile. So I am pretty certain I can just make trees in the background and just make that the background rather than doing, well, this basically over here, wherever it went. I don't know where the pixel art went, actually. Let's see. Oh, Jesus, taking forever to load the chunks. Wow, this is a very bland forest that I did not finish. That must have been where I was going to do the forest path, but then failed. Yeah, here we go. This is it. Let's see how much of this we can get to render in terms of like color and stuff. So this is what I was trying to get for some color, but I don't really like how pixelated it looks. It's just too vibrant. Well, no, not vibrant. It's actually the right amount of vibrant, but it's too checkered. That's the word I'm looking for, if that makes sense. Look, you can maybe get the peace symbol here if we can get enough chunks to load. You can already probably see it. Let's see if we get the whole circle here. There we go. Peace. Or no, not peace. Yin yang. That's the wrong thing. Yin yang. Alright. With a little bit of a warping or whatever. Yeah. I don't know if I want to do that, basically, though. It could be nice, but I think trees in the background is going to look better, and that's more specific to me anyway, right? Definitely. So I will, yeah. Thinking about it more, I will definitely do that, I think, instead. So we'll plan on making trees in the background, and I will use as many of the trees I've used in streams and stuff in the past here, like these, as I possibly can, for sure. Oh, this reminds me, because this is the Looney Tunes thing, right? Where is it? No, this is not the Looney Tunes thing. Never mind. This is just something else, I think. Yeah, I don't know what this is. This should be the Looney Tunes thing. Yeah, there it is. So I got the Lego Looney Tunes minifigures, and I wanted to try and I'm gonna try and make my own little mock and just sort of recreate this little scene right here, because well, it's not that little, but yeah, I want to try to do it with Legos, and there's like a purple egg that I can use and stuff. So, no, whoops, don't have permission for that. F3 plus N changes your game mode from spectator to creative. So, I frequently use that. But yeah, they have all three of these characters basically. So I want to try recreating this, and I can definitely make a bunch of the flowers and stuff. So that should be pretty easy and fun to do. I like making plants. So yeah, definitely gonna try to recreate this scene with my Legos. Make a Lego mock. But yeah, it should be fun. Um, yeah, we'll see how it goes. I'll let you guys see it when it's done. Just like I did my my pixel art for today. Actually, I'll show that again here before we end up our stream. So yeah, this is Mr. High Yoda Panda, by the way. This is the High Yoda Panda, as it were. It's a lot of glare going on there. Let me make it full screen. Whoops, not hit the mic with it again here. Whoop. You gotta not be on that. There we go. All right, yeah. Show it off one more time, because why not? But yeah, I'm actually pretty proud of it. I think I did pretty good. Yeah, I think it looks pretty cute. And it's basically from the Harry Potter art set, which I don't really like those. I think they're really dumb, but in general, because you can just make your own really easily, as I've shown. Maybe I should make a little tutorial on how I did it and show people what I use, because I made it for free. I mean, obviously I had to buy the Lego for it, but like I made I pixelated it and stuff for free, and there are like programs you have to like buy to pixelate in Lego, and it's really stupid because it's just like, why? I don't want to pay to pixelate something in Lego form. Like, that's dumb. There's like 10 different colors that you can pixelate, and that's it. You don't need to be like super specific on like all the blocks and stuff. You just need like the color palette that's generally there, which is dumb because yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna stop complaining about Lego stuff, because that's not what this channel's for, right? But yeah, their reasoning behind not doing that is dumb. So yeah, Lego could definitely make better art stuff, or make actual stuff that you could just buy like that. Like, I know they make, okay, I'm gonna complain about this here anyway, because I wanna get my thoughts out. They could, those stupid portrait things, they could so easily make that, obviously with a picture. So it's stupid when the art things are as expensive as they are, because no work went into that. There was 0 hours of work that went into, and if there were hours of work that went into making that pixel art, shame on you, because there's a program that can do that in literal seconds, and then you can sell it for way less, and we would be not as mad. I don't know. I think the art sets are just stupid. I know I'm talking about Lego and Minecraft, but they're just so stupid. Pixel art, it's just like pixel art in Minecraft. Like, yeah, if you show yourself putting in the work to create that pixel art or whatever, like you show a time lapse of you building it, then it's definitely more valuable than any other pixel art I can see, period. Because I know that SpriteCraft exists, and I can just upload a picture and then instantly have my picture pixelated into Minecraft, which is great. Like, this is an amazing program, but it's dumb when people try to say that they put in a bunch of work and try to like justify that or something with, saying, oh, I made this pixel art. And it's just like, no, you didn't make that. SpriteCraft made it, and you put it in Minecraft. So yeah, it's one of those things, only just basically translated into Lego form, basically. It's just like, no, you didn't create this pixel art. You freaking used a program and then you translated it into Lego form. Like, the most amount of work that went into the art is the frame. They had to design that. That's all they really had to design, because they had to make sure that that wouldn't fall apart if you put it on a wall. Like, I mean, you actually put it together. So, that, alright, sure. That's like an hour's worth of designing, though. That's like a stupidly easy thing to... Like, I could design that, and I'm not even a Lego master at all, in any way. Yeah. So, I hate Lego art things, but I think it's cool that you can buy them and make your own pixel art with them, I guess. But I think the fact that they're charging as much as they do for them so that you can do that is just stupid. It's stupid expensive. It's like they put maybe an hour worth of work into the frame. And that's it. That's all the work. All right? If they say they put work into making the pixel art, they're either lying or they're stupid for putting the work into it. That's my final opinion on that, all right? Because there are definitely programs that can do that in a snap. And if they're not using them, they're stupid for not doing it, because that's just a waste of their time. Like, why are they paying designers to make pixel art when they can easily just use a program and do it in 2 seconds? Anyway, I'm going to stop complaining about that. I'll end the stream here because I'm getting too enraged about stupid Lego things in a Minecraft stream. But yeah, actually, I might go make a video about that right now, because I think it's something that needs to be pointed out in the Lego community. But anyway, thank you all for watching my Minecraft stream today about Lego. No, I'm kidding. I mean, I did make Lego Yoda, so. Anyway, thank you all for watching. I'm sure you know how the buttons work down there by now, so click them as you please. If you guys have anything you want to suggest for me to do for my profile picture, definitely comment below and let me know, because I'm sort of just up in the air right now about what I want to do, so it's slow going, and I need some ideas. I honestly need some help, so yeah, anything you guys got, definitely appreciate. But yeah, thank you all for watching. Sure you know how the buttons work down there by now. Pluto out.